Hello, Scorpio. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How are you, my Scorpio friends? I am well. Thank you so much for asking. And thank you for clicking here. I appreciate you. If you are a Scorpio that has come through the door lately and within the last month or so, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking here. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you in all the ways that you love me, in the comments and the thumbs up. Thank you so much for all the ways that you love me. And I just want to say thank you for all of the views on my last video. Had over 1,000 views, and thank you so much for that. I appreciate you so much. So there will be a bonus read for you this week. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's up with Scorpio, please, for the week ahead. What is coming up for Scorpio? This reading is always going to be for the week ahead, Scorpio, whenever you find it. We have honesty. Ooh, someone's going to be honest. Tell me more. Forgiveness. Oh, I like it. Scorpio, that's beautiful energy already. We've got perseverance. What's going on here? All right, there's 1,000 things flying at me here. So, honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. You're being honest with yourself about something here. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Scorpio, it's beautiful. You can't do this to yourself anymore. It's not even about them anymore. No. Yeah. I feel like you've been lied to. That you expect honesty from everyone because you give total honesty, but not everyone's into honesty. In fact, some people will flee from you if you give them too much honesty. Yeah. And I feel like that the only person that you truly can depend on is you. It's all of us. The only person that we can all depend on is us. We know what we're thinking. We know what we're doing. We know what our intentions are. But I feel like here it says that you're acknowledging that you've been harboring resentment about something. And I feel like that you had been blocking the flow of love. I feel like the honesty tells me also with all of that, Violet, that you see something for what it is now. You're aware. You're aware. It's the third eye opening. So you have an awareness now that you didn't have before. Or maybe you've always had it, but just didn't pay attention to it. I was that person for a long time. But I feel like you are about to forgive someone for something. We have perseverance. It says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So I feel like you're about to make a decision. Green is to speak up. Sorry, what's on your heart? You've got blues, you've got greens. Yeah, you're about to speak up what's on your heart here. All right. I was just thinking that maybe I shouldn't tell Scorpio what to do. I shouldn't tell you that you're going to forgive someone. I should probably tell you that maybe it's time that you offered someone some forgiveness here, because I feel like what you're doing is blocking yourself. And not only from the thing is that when we harbor resentment and are mean and awful and terrible and call other people outside their name, the thing is that it comes back to you. It's what you're bouncing off the universe. So I think you're giving yourself a break here, Scorpio, which is really kind of beautiful. That you've come to an awareness. You got to be honest with yourself. I don't want to feel this way anymore. I got to give forgiveness, or I'm going to stay blocked off. Not only from this person, but from other relationships, because you're harboring resentment. Yeah, you don't need that. Don't do it to yourself. We've got the butterfly. I love it. Transformation. Transformation is beautiful. There you go. I mean, I can't write that. It's a beautiful story, Scorpio. Finally being honest with yourself, giving yourself a break is the transformation. I'm going to say that with the butterfly here, I feel like back there you went through something pretty intense. Like it almost feels like you've had some sort of a death, an ego death, or, a death of the way you used to be. It feels like you've transformed yourself completely. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Because, the butterfly's not having any fun, right? In the cocoon. There's no party going on in there. His body's melting. And it's terrible and awful. Dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. Wow. Yes, this is all about that. The truth is you got to stop hurting yourself by bouncing the negative energies off the universe. It just comes back. Give yourself a break. Don't do it for them. Give yourself a break, my friend. We have past life connection. Okay. And we have declutter. Bottom of the deck, we have obsession. So it says someone with a heavy influence from a past life is with you. This could be someone who is on the earth with you right now. But you know, it doesn't indicate whether the person has a body or not. So past life connection could be someone who is cheering you on from the other side as well. Someone with heavy influence from a past life with you is with you. It says, let go of old items, create a new sacred space for yourself. So it's time to declutter. Open spaces are best. They help you breathe. They help you think. Clutter is the devil's playground as it pertains to mental health. Yeah. We have focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. So possibly obsessively thinking about needing to forgive someone. I feel like it's not enough for you just to kind of say, like, you know, I'm just going to release it. I'm going to forgive them. I think it feels like you want to tell somebody that you release them. When you do this, something's going to transform. The person that you are trying to forgive possibly is here on the earth, and they're somebody who you're trying to forgive. It's a beautiful transformation when you do, because I feel like that's the key that unlocks the door that brings in the past life connection. If this is someone who's on the earth with you right now. You've got the King of Wands. You've got to take action. Yeah, for sure. You've got to take action to give someone honesty and let them know. Let them off the hook too. And the thing is when you let yourself off the hook, you let the other person off the hook as well. We have justice. Justice is the forgiveness. Look at that. You unlocked it, man. You did it. You unlocked the happiness. That's all it took. And I know that's so hard, Scorpio. Gosh, I'm a fixed sign, my friend, and it can be so hard to give forgiveness when you're convinced someone did it to you, right? So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this beautiful energy. Oh my goodness. It's gorgeous. Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune is here. And the butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. You, by getting balance with someone, this shift, there's going to be some sort of a shift of energy. And what I want to say is that the shift of energy is going to leave you feeling content. So if you're not sure when to go or when to reach out or when to give this person forgiveness, or whether you should give them forgiveness, understand it could be someone who's coming at you, who's had a transformation as well. And maybe they're coming at you, asking you for forgiveness, right? Take it as it resonates. I want to say that the feeling that you're going to have when it is time to take action is it's going to be one of balance and contentment. Now, I'm going to say that you haven't felt this feeling before, but maybe once or twice. Maybe the first time you held your child, you know, when all things are right in the world for a moment. That's what it feels like here. And that's when it's going to be ready. That's when you're either going to receive the apology or you're going to reach out to someone and give them the apology. Transformation is what's happening here. Somebody is literally unlocking the place that they were stuck. Yeah, transformation of the mind here. You changed your thoughts and therefore you're in charge again. Destiny's here. This is a fated moment. This was the moment that the universe was waiting for in order to get you to begin growing again. I feel like it's been a long wait for this past life connection, and I feel the wait was that the wheel needed to turn. Look, she's looking right at the wheel. We have the Queen of Wands. This particular deck is very beautiful. All this beautiful redness there. I love it. So it feels like you're taking action, and you're taking action toward probably someone who is your soulmate, right? The Queen of Wands, the Lovers is here. So we do have the King and the Queen. Yeah. This person could be these people could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, right? So you could have that energy. You could have fire energy in your big three. But I feel like your person probably has it in the sun or the rising. Yeah, maybe Gemini in the moon. You never know. Or maybe you do. Gemini moon. Okay, so I feel like this is what's happening here. We're making everything solid. That's what it feels like. It feels as though whoever's reaching out to you or you reaching out to them, take it as it resonates. It feels like something becomes solid here. Something that felt like it would never come together is about to come together. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and it feels as though that you've been going through a lot of change, and change isn't fun for you. We've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo energy here, all the fixed signs. Change isn't fun for you. It's been really, really hard. Like really hard, like Dark Night of the Soul hard. Transformation to a butterfly is because you're willing to die and be born again, right? And that's when things take off for you here. Tell me more for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What have we got here? We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So I think it's you are finally being honest with yourself that it's time to take action with the King of Wands here. But the Ace of Swords is in the reverse. I still don't know what I'm going to say. So I feel as though however you're going to be honest with someone here, you don't know what to say. It might even be for the very first time that you are without words, or maybe the honesty is, I just need clarity about what's going on here. The waters are muddy. Yeah, I can't really see clearly. I don't know what's going on here. Also could indicate silence, right? Or a contract that's gone wrong. But it feels like there's been silence, and it is going to be, I feel, up to you, Scorpio, to take action here, because you're the magician. You have all of the aces in hand. You're at the beginning of everything. It's all up to you. Yep. I feel like when it's time for you to take these aces and run, when you've successfully brought whatever you've been dreaming about into the 3D, you're going to feel this moment of complete balance and peace. And you're going to feel like, yeah, I'm going to get my justice. Let's do it. Whether it's a yes or a no. Hierophant. Got the Five of Cups and the Two of Cups. Interesting. The Empress is on the bottom of the deck. You may want justice with a Taurus, and that's the Hierophant. But I feel as though with the Hierophant here is that you want everything to go your way. Is what I'm thinking. Is that it feels like you hope that it goes your way. I feel like you've been having this conversation with the higher self. It feels like a moment of clarity, clear spirituality here that makes you move forward, that makes you reach out to whomever it is that you're reaching out to. And for those of you who are not the Empress, I feel you'll be reaching out to an Empress. So the Empress is not reaching out to you because the Empress doesn't chase. So I feel, Scorpio, that you'll be the one they'll be reaching out, feminine or masculine, to an Empress. I want to say that with the Hierophant at the center of the read, it feels like what you want is something that you've always wanted. It feels like it's always been it's always been the road you wanted to travel or the place that you wanted to go. It's like a spiritual mate. I've always wanted this spiritual mate, but in order to attract a spiritual mate, you must be the spiritual mate, right? So the Five of Cups, it feels like I'm in regret because we had to wait so long. We had to wait so long here. But somebody here is feeling that after a long time, their love has only grown. I think it's you. The Two of Cups here is what it has grown to. Seven of Pentacles is the seeds of intention that have been planted, and then we wait and nurture. So I want to say that you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by how much growth has happened here, even though it feels like maybe you have not been in contact with someone. That the two of you grew anyway, because this past life connection is a very deep, deep connection. And I think that you're worried about this all taking too long, like it's taken too long to transform and reach out. What I want to say is that because you have been honest with yourself, and because you have been brave enough to be the magician, to realize, have a realization, right, Violet? To have a realization or an awareness that you're the magician, it takes, a lot of people say, yeah, I'm the magician, but a lot of them don't move forward. They don't take action because they don't feel that they can. Like, you're going to get the justice, the shift of energy that tells you when it's time to go. We have energy that is Libra. I think I already said Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Aries is here. Taurus. Tell me what the challenge is for the week ahead, please. Challenge for the week ahead is you're wondering again if you will get victory. I'm going to say that the Wheel of Fortune is here, that this is going to be a lot of hard changes. They're going to look a little hard on the surface, but I think with the Six of Wands being the challenge, it feels as though you want the victory, but also you want to control the outcome. Yeah. The challenge for the week ahead is the victory. And so I feel almost like you want to control the outcome. That's what the Hierophant's throwing at me with the Six of Wands on top. You want to control the victory. So what I want to say is, maybe you're an emperor, maybe you are, but it feels like you need to be less focused on the end result and more focused on the journey. Because you've been focused on this journey, it's brought you to here. And I think that if you start focusing on the end result, I think that it does not end up in some sort of victory here. It ends up in a little bit more regret. All right, I'm gonna leave this here. We've got the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like somebody has to have the courage to commit, to want to be responsible, to want to get into a family situation. I feel that someone, the confidence is the King of Pentacles. Yeah, it is the confidence. Confidence enough to drop your burdens. I feel like you've been waiting to send somebody a message because you don't know how they'll receive you. The Five of Swords is in the reverse. So you may have had hard words with this person in the past. You don't know how they're going to receive you, and that might be why you're holding back as well. And then we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, something's being concealed, and I think it's all of this. I think that you need to have the confidence to move forward, to drop this burden here that is created a situation where you have to give forgiveness. Yeah, give it or take it. It is up to you. All right. I'm going to leave that here for now. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you so much. I'm going to go for now. I will be out. Love you guys. Bye-bye.